Okay. Then I'll listen to my headphones if I can. Okay, hello. Okay, hello. Okay, sounds like it's working. Mic is super sensitive, so I might need to put like a filter or a pop filter on it. But hi guys, welcome to the stream. Mic is super sensitive, so I might need to put like a filter or a pop filter on it. But I'm going to turn this off so I'm not dealing with that kind of nonsense, but I'm going to go ahead and hop into Blender. And then I'm going to continue to work on this. So this is the base that I made so far. This is what she's going to look like in the end. I have an older model with an isographic view, so I see the perfect proportions, everything. I might get a little bit creative with some of this stuff that I might have wanted to fix before, but for now, I'm very happy with this design, and I honestly want to keep it, like, falling in love with the design over the years. So I'm just going to continue to just reconstruct it. I'm going to take these emitter base, Boolean. I'm currently working on her emitter, and okay, keep forgetting. Now I have a little bit of experience in Blender, not that much though. So if I go to my, I'm going to use my iPad here. I'm going to try to do my best to keep up with anyone who is watching my stream. So if you have any questions, I will be in the live chat, so feel free to comment, ask any questions. I should actually turn my volume down so I don't hear myself echoing. There we go. Okay. So this is the base so far. I have the emitter ribs and I have the core ready to go, and it looks like I am delayed by only like 2 seconds, so this is like relatively live, which is actually really good. I've had some internet problems out here, so it's actually good that I'm not having to deal with any of that nonsense. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to add Boolean with this cube difference and apply. They changed where you go and apply. There's a little down arrow that got me. So if you're getting into that, make sure to like notice that, because I don't think that was a thing before, and they changed it on me like last second. I was like, what is happening? Okay, so now I'm going to take this out here. Interesting. This is the back of the backup, which I'm going to make another backup of it, and then I'm going to go in here, edit, delete all these. Okay. Seems pretty good so far. So I Control J. The rotational axis is in the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and manually clean up all this geometry here. The more that I keep this closed in, this is just going to look so much better. Now that I actually understand a little bit more about like shape language and stuff like that, even if it's on a subconscious level, not as much, I understand the exact science of it. This should still look pretty good. I'm trying to keep her poly count as low as I can while still keeping that signature look. was a very early version of SketchUp Gw3N from my senior project in high school that was just atrocious. And I would not want to deal with that kind of nonsense again, because that really hurts the frame rate. Now I'm getting a little bit crazy with polygons, but I think most of your guys' computers can handle this. And again, I am not a professional. I'm just piecing it together as I go, learning new skills and that kind of thing. It's got like a new recess there that's probably going to look really cool down the line. And now I know how to do the UV mapping, the UV editing, so I know where the textures will go for most of the time, which is really nice. I go into the actual modeling thing. So when I cut this into a bunch of different meshes to make sure that like the smooth plating looks right in game and it's not like a weird smooth, I'll be able to texture everything, and like I'll be able to change the textures and then play around with it and stuff like that. Now Gw3N doesn't really have that many textures. She's actually mostly solid color and gradient, but I might do some like white opaque, which I've actually made for the I go into my Unity here. Oh, hello. It's always scary when you see this stuff randomly pop up. You're just like hoping it's not a problem. Yeah, see, I'm starting, this one I didn't actually do UV mapping on, but the textures just happen to work, so I just slapped them on there. But this thing here, this turned out really well. I'm very happy with how that turned out. So yeah, very happy with that. And that was like my first attempt at like proper UV mapping, like on a smooth, like robotic computer surface. Just slapped a bunch of different textures on there, and it looked rather good, I think. Kind of in between of like Half-Life and the original Portal. It's definitely not high AAA graphics, but I would be working on this game for the next 10 years. And probably have to restart another 10 times. I've tried making it to that thing as one person, so I'm gonna do the best I can with the skill set I can, and we will see what I can make. Sometimes that's all you can do as an indie developer, is just do your best with what you've got. And I have a lot of robot designing experience. I've designed many robots. I still have a lot to learn, but I still am confident when it comes to designing them. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, got all that. So now I need to add a sphere. Oh, I made a mistake. Hold on. Go back. Okay, file, save. Object mode, add, mesh, UV sphere. Okay. Rotate that to 90. Edit. Go like that. Object again. So I'm going to bring that up to here. Let me look at, this was like receding in. Very nice. Now she only has a certain rotation range on this anyway, so I'll be able to get rid of some of this back geometry just for performance problems. So I think from here, yeah, it shouldn't rotate much more than that. So if I go like this, I rotate it. Yeah, that should be like the maximum. I can kind of cheese it out as well, so I can go like that. It's kind of cheating a little bit, but, or at least getting sneaky with the geometry. Just trying to like pinch the corners where I can. Okay. Shrink it again. Look at this. Do my best to redesign Gw3N here. What I can do, let's bring this out to this point. Okay, and if I rotate this around, should be able to tell too badly. Let's try that now. So like if she does a really quick turn, but usually she's moving so fast you wouldn't even be able to tell what was going on there. I'm gonna shade smooth. Cool. Okay. So we got that, and then we're gonna do make sure I'm not doing anything silly, double checking everything. If I extrude, oh, that's why I was having problems, so the scaling was off. I wonder why that is so problematic. Why can I? Because usually it's a sharp edge. So why is it doing that, I wonder? Now does that create a bunch of weirdness? Probably. Shade smooth. Yeah, it doesn't look all that good, does it? Add a light just for rendering. Okay, then I do a spotlight. There we go. Okay. I don't know why animation is playing. I don't know what I did there. Layout, modify. Okay. I'm just trying to get some good lighting in. Let's do. Oh, I'll just double that up quick. Okay, looks pretty good so far. Add another UV sphere. Is it the right thing? Add another cylinder. Make sure I'm organized as I'm doing this. Okay. It looks like this sphere, same thing as that, which is fun. So I'm going to use orthographic perspective. This is going to be the emitter. Where is your head? Okay. Head. Hood. I'll call it the hood. Kind of like a Gw3N writing hood. Head and the hood. Okay. Okay, I want to bring that to this center line. Let's see how this all looks. Kind of looks like a bullet bill. Not what I'm going for, but that's fine. Let's see. Where is that perspective drawing? Yeah, so if you guys are watching, you're totally fine with comments. If you have any questions or anything you want to say or anything like that, I will be watching it. I got it live on my desktop here, so I can take a look down and respond to you, either in chat or I'll respond on through the mic, depending on how busy this gets. I doubt we're going to get more than like 30 people on here today, if we even get that far. So let's scale that up a bit. Let's take a look at very delicate ratio. Did I just close that again? I did. I'm silly. Okay. So okay, this will help me zoom in. So we got that. I might need to make this smaller. Okay. I'm actually going to do shade flat for now. I'll come back to that later. So let's do, I'm going to open that. I'm going to do the picture again. Okay, then I'll have the extruding point off, remember that. Did I make these? It looks a bit big, doesn't it? Okay, where? Now that I'm looking at this, I'm wondering if I should just do 3 and then cut that off. Okay, and I'm just going to go with this, so -80. -80? Oh boy, I need to focus here. Check out that. It's already looking a lot like Gw3N. I did this correctly. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and delete over to C. Okay. Yeah, so I won't continue to just click back and forth. I'm just going to like that. Okay. That way I can just look side by side at it and see what's going on and what's wrong with it. Because I have a feeling I'm going to make a couple of mistakes before I get this right. Just a hunch. Just like mapping this in my head, how this is all going to work. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Bring this over here. Then I'm going to I really ought to figure out the shortcuts of this stuff. So I figured out this here, the bevel along normals, and this makes it so much easier to do this kind of stuff. I was very happy when I figured that out. So we got that there. Okay, bevel normal, early cut, no, bisect, okay. So I'm gonna go in File and save again. Okay. I think maybe something like that. Clear inner. There we go. That way I can just make a cool little loop, and it'll like be right here. I'm looking at this more and more, I'm realizing that this doesn't look right at all. But like it's almost the perfect point right here at the third. So what I can do is I am going to here, vertex, just completely erase this here. No, that's not what I meant to do at all. No, stop. Okay. Delete vertices. Okay. Then I'm going to turn this on. I don't know why this doesn't want to work here. There we go. I'll have to do a little bit of retopology there, but besides that, it's fine. Oh, actually, it might just be like this. There we go. Okay, getting the hang of this thing. Okay, and then I will definitely have to cut this into pieces. Really don't need to do this, but you know, it'll make it easier in the wrong one. Long run. I'm having a stroke. Oof. Okay. Clear outer. Currently is 10:27. My time is off. At least I think it is. No, it's 10:27. Okay. Mesh cube. You're at, if I move you up and down, get this one. Edit. Gwen has these clamps that keep her eye from popping out of her socket. So I'm just going to recreate those, or at least the quick block out of them, just so I have that for reference. This is a quality model in SketchUp too. Very happy. As far as like quick amateur robot designs go, I was actually quite pleased with it. Do shade smooth. Yeah, that's Gwen. That's basically Gwen. This will work, right? Just this? Sweet. Just throws it in the game. Yep, this is her now. Make it a little bigger. And then the back of her head. So one thing I was working on with Gwen, and I was having problems with, was the eye, because as good as this looks, sometimes like the rim would make it really hard to like see the inside of her eye from certain angles unless you're looking at her dead on, which for the most part will be what's going on. But I thought maybe making her eye a little bit different might be a good idea as well. So what I'm going to do for that concept, oh, okay. Okay, we'll call this head inner eye. This way I can control her like eye animations and stuff a lot better. Which doesn't even have like an inner eye now. So this would add something of value to that. So do it again. What am I doing? Object, control, copy, control, paste. Edit. Okay. Okay, and then we will make this dead, like completely black. So no No sheen tint. Is all the way. Well, these will do anything in Unity, but okay. So that way I can do stuff like this. Or something to that effect. So if I was to maybe play around with this a little bit. So if Gwen was annoyed, it could kind of look like that. Or if she was happy, it could look like this. Something to that degree. I'm kind of experimenting with some different ideas here. Alrighty, so we got this here. Now, that is not working. There we go. Now we can see all the different pieces working together. Now I want even when she's like looking straight forward, I want you to slightly see the back of her head, just so that the clamps seem more like a functionality rather than just an aesthetic, because it looks like it's like almost trying to pop out of the socket compartment there for her eye to be folding back into. So then I will do this. Moving. Sweet. Okay, I'll move this back slightly with the graphic side view. Okay, so we'll look at the proportions here. Flip it around so it matches. This looks perfectly fine. Which actually, this was off. I messed this up when I made the model originally, so this is actually cleaner. And the geometry and UV mapping would be a lot better as well. Okay. This does look kind of weird. I thought this would fix it, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna, I think it starts here. I'll lower it to this point. As parallel as possible. Okay. Oh, what I could do, which I considered doing on the original Gw3N, is, okay, file, save. I want to file save as backup. So if I do anything stupid and I can't backspace, because Blender only likes to like backspace like a certain amount, then I'm not going to be all messed up about it. and have to like redo like 30 minutes of work. So if I just do this, I'm going to rotate this, bring this over. Okay. Like that. And then I'm going to bevel this. There we go. There's really some interesting geometry going on there. Okay. Then wish I had done this years ago, so I wouldn't be redoing this now. But I suppose now that I've learned a bit more, this is a lot easier to do. Thanks to you guys that are watching right now. I really appreciate you guys like cheering me on and being positive on the Facebook and stuff. It really does help out with staying motivated. I really appreciate it. I am glancing at this every once in a while, so. Okay, so this is the robot. So if I go into rendered mode, this is what it looks like so far. Now with the shell, they don't necessarily have the tools that I used originally, so I'm gonna have to get really creative. If I look here, how many vertices? Okay, this part actually was funky because I didn't know how to use SketchUp properly when I was making this piece, this like back hood clamp. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make a block out of that if I can. Actually, before I do that, I should probably go ahead and go here, edit, and then if I get rid of those, okay. Delete these vertices. Cool. And that's out of the way. Start doing some of the fun stuff. So I'm going to connect. Oh, actually, I'm going to be saying that a lot in this stream, so sorry about that. I'm going to see if this still works. Kind of works. Can I scale it? I can, and it's not deforming anything super weird. Now, I wanted to give her some R2-D2 like panels on the side that open up. I have some concepts of her being damaged, so I would like some kind of panels to open up. And I've experimented with paneling when I was making the part of Charlotte's lab that will like let you scan different specimens and get new appendage downloads. So I made some different shaded panels that would open up like this. I think I might use this blue texture inside of Gwen. I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. I'm just trying to think of a way to implement it. I made this really cool blue computer texture chip thing. It is one of my favorite textures of all time. It is so pretty to me. I've like made like cool greebling walls and stuff like that. By the way, so besides like the new specimen, live specimen holders, and the new Justice variant, which I am very happy with. I gave her a little, so she has her own texture for her body. She has a vocalizer speaker implanted right in her left collarbone. She has a shoulder pad, different sized antenna and arm proportions. And I give her a new texture which has a control panel with a light on it. And it's a very small change to make sure that you can visually they're visually distinct. And though it functions as one enemy, it's actually two. So this has its own very primitive AI that it follows a point connected to the left side of her. So it will always come to her left side. And then it will be able to, so if she goes around a corner, it will follow afterwards. So it will always stay by her to function properly, but it'll also keep things looking like it's one enemy. So you'll always see it as one enemy, and when it gets killed, it'll delete both things there. But I'm still working on to kill both things there, but that's like just like 30 minutes of some tinkering that I can figure that out. But anyway, so got off track there. Looking at the texturing. Okay, I'm wondering, maybe I should change the shell shape? That might make things look a little bit cleaner. I love this, like, I was looking at the, that weapon from the Fifth Element, and I was designing some stuff, trying to see how they did the cool shell stuff. And though I didn't follow that at all, it was some really good inspiration. So I might use this angle piece that I did in a similar new redesign for Gwen. So now that we got this cool paneling stuff here, I'm going to go ahead and look at making the shell. So the way I did that before is I made a cylinder and did all that stuff, but I don't think that's going to work for what I'm doing here. So I'm going to use a UV sphere. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. If I was actually in the thing. Edit. Just scale it up a little bit, move it around. Try to get that signature kind of shape that I'm looking for. So if I go like this, grab that, and then I will do this tool, which I didn't really use until recently. Just try sphere. Root. Okay, I'll experiment with some different things here. Constant. That could make some interesting shapes, isn't it? What I could also do is just grab this sides, kind of. And then smooth. No, I don't feel like sculpting is probably a good idea for this, is it? What happens if I rotate this? a really weird way to make a sci-fi shell, but I kind of see the shapes coming along. It's gonna need a lot of cleanup, but it's kind of there. Yeah, so if I just bring this up here, edit a strip in. Again, gonna have to get creative with the way that I've done this because I don't know how to use some other regular things that professionals use. I am not a professional, not even close, but I try. Bring this here. Cool. Okay. And then mode, let's bring the shell over here. Kind of seeing it take shape a little bit, just slightly. Edit. Okay. Let's try scaling it slightly. It's tedious work, but it can be fun sometimes. Maybe I should try doing a little sculpting, just slightly, just to see if it makes any cool. Definitely gonna have to use symmetry here. Okay. Kind of seeing it come to play. I certainly messed up the middle bit there, but kind of seeing. Gw3N is such like an important part of it for me. I want to make sure this is like the perfect design. That kind of looks like a weird hairpiece there. That's not what I'm trying to do. Let's try. Interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna get the shape I'm trying to get. If I try smoothing it. Okay. go there, turn on this tool. Just a lot of finessing. Here. Oh, nope, let's not do that. There we go. At this point, I'm starting to see the shell I've kind of been looking for. So I see it there. Needs a little bit more fine tuning though, if I can get this to kind of do what I want here. Do this here. Turn it back on. Let's try rotating everything. This line here needs, so turn it off. It's kind of hard for me to tell what's going on there, but I think this is very thin line of, this might be, there we go, okay. So I just put it down, get back, up again, rotate it there. There we go, kind of see Gw3N popping through. Okay, and then I just rotate this. Oh. Well, if I do this, and then I turn this on and then rotate, you really do see Gw3N shell there. Go ahead and delete this back bit. Delete vertices. And make that its own thing. Okay, edit this here. Yeah, again, for any of you guys watching, I am keeping an eye on the chat, so if you guys want to say anything, ask any questions, or make any suggestions to what I'm doing here, by all means. So, I think I see where I need to cut this. Okay. Delete these as well. Three, and then this one. Do-do-do. There we go. I really don't like using this, but sometimes you just kind of have to do a little bit of manual shaping. Okay. Sweet, and the shell looks very pretty and shiny, so that's awesome. There we go. Get the nice, pretty white shell. Now a thought occurs. When I was talking about the computer stuff earlier, what if I took this and had it again, but underneath it could like move, and then there would be, you would see the computer stuff underneath. I think that would be interesting. So we look how this was connected. Edit. Go here. Oh, I can't get rid of that, it's unnecessary. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of got like to the minimal viable geometry for like the base sculpt. Because it's supposed to kind of come back this way. So this is me having a little bit of artistic liberties here. So originally there wasn't really, it didn't really have this. But again, I want to kind of refine the shapes. Best I can. Very delicate balance proportions I've got to keep in mind. Can't get too crazy with this stuff, but I can kind of make it look prettier. Graphical update. Let's try a little smooth out there. There we go. Cool. It still looks good. I can have the hood on the back. there's a little something funky going on there, isn't it? That's pretty acceptable. That's good. Okay, and then can I shrink this shell down? No, not really. Okay. Again, trying my best not to add a bunch of geometry, but sometimes you just can't avoid adding another loop cut to make it look better, because otherwise it's going to look like dated graphics, and it's not really what you want. So we go like this. G. G again. Rotate it. Get smaller. Right down. Rotate it again. This loop here. And there we go, Gw3N's new shell. Kind of digging this new look. Cool, and let's give it a little bit of a smooth. There we go. Voila. Now that I got the hood shell in there, file, save as, 1. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and extrude. Now for this, I'm actually going to shade flat, and then edit, and then we're going to do that extrusion. It's a little on the thick side there. There we go. I suppose I could use the okay, and then lift this up just slightly. Something about this still doesn't look right to me. I don't know what Okay, I'm just gonna look at this. Don't really use this tool very often. Slightly rotate that. Turn this back on. And squish her up. Man, I'm struggling with this damn shape. If I just... Does that work? Hold on. There we go, we got the shell. Two. Oh, this isn't lining up at all. There we go. I think that's about as perfect as I want to be able to make it. So, there we go. Now I have to go through. I suppose I could just barely move this over. Just got like a hard edge. Four, okay. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and duplicate this and make a backup of it. What's the... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do one more smooth. I'm just trying to get the shape the best I can. So sneaking close to perfection, and then I'll see another little angle that could be better. I'm like, no, it's not perfect. Okay, it's perfect. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Just leave it. Just leave it. This is the hood shell now. Don't mess with it anymore. Okay, so this. Very carefully now. Okay. What happens if I smooth it? Cool, okay. Separate selection. Oh no. Okay, let's take a look at in this. Nice. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna bug me. I keep like fixing it. It doesn't seem to really get better. Love learning new tools in Blender, or at least like when I get to a point that I know how to use them in creative ways. It's like, yes, finally, like something's actually making sense here. So I think we just go to the basic eye to what was I saying? The basic eye to head ratio from before. I'm basically keeping that. If I look over here, I try my best anyway to kind of keep in the spirit of it. Pupil. Cool. Mission. Let's make it orange. There we go. Just turn that to regular material. Okay. Just when I think I've gotten this shell kind of figured out. This nonsense. Oh, good grief. I am struggling with this damn shape in Blender. I am getting sick and tired of this. This is like the 16th variation of this damn shape. Just be done with it, please. Sake. Oh man, this is a really frustrating piece of Gwen. Like, I knew this was going to be a little bit difficult, but I wasn't expecting it to be an absolute pain in the butt, as it's been. Come on now, Gwen. It's really funny, I have a friend named Gwen, who actually might be voice acting Gwen in the game. Every time I'm getting irritated with Gwen in the video game, with her code or something, like, come on, Gwen, what are you doing? Really hope this works how I think it's going to. Oh my lord, I am like... How did I do this shape in freaking SketchUp, but I cannot do it for the life of me in this software? What did I do? Thinking something like this. Kind of. Oh, I think that does it there. Yeah. Oh, about freaking time. Jeezums. Do that again. That's a lot of... I lost what I was... Okay. do that, and then let's do it again. This. Okay, so now that I've kind of marked it, this window a bit bigger so I can get a little bit more accuracy. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, heaven's sake. Ah. Okay. There we go. Please be done. All good? My goodness. Okay. This bit here. Going to sweet. Feels good to have Gwen's model a semi-finished state. What it needs now. Edit. let's not do that. Okay. Looks about right. Okay. I'm gonna separate selection. Turn it off. Shell trim. Edit. Edit A. And then extrude. Alrighty, so we kind of got that figured out. The last couple bits aren't going to be that complicated. They're just kind of tedious. now that I've got all the meshes kind of combined, I can start stitching in between the geometry and making the interesting shapes. I've created this kind of thing before, and I kind of like the way it looks, so I'm just going to keep going with it. And there's that. Like this. Let's scale it out sideways. That. I almost put the line in the wrong place there. Okay, so we got this, and why is this in the wrong? Oh, this is just leftover. Okay, I was like, what did I mess up? Oh, everything's fine. This seems to be anyway. A couple more modifications to this wouldn't be a bad idea though. What the dickens? What? Why? What's going on? Hey, thanks guys for commenting. Really appreciate it. The reason I had to remodel her in the first place, because I was actually pretty happy with this design. SketchUp wants me to pay $600 to use my own models in my game. So I was like, and that was the original modeling software. I'm using Blender right now, but originally I was using SketchUp to model the stuff. And now that I'm using actual professional modeling software, I'm actually getting somewhere with it. At least I feel like. So, yeah, this is Gwen's new look, and maybe in future iterations it'll change. I'm pretty happy with how this is so far, though. As far as like single-made person projects, it's actually not half bad. So I just need to fix the back of her, and then the shell's still kind of bugging me in certain spots, but that's alright. this is actually connected to anything, is it? This isn't even actually connected to anything. It's just like a leftover that I lost in the bulk there. Cool, so now all I have to do is stitch up the back. There we go. So there we go, shell trim. Edit, grab. Gwen's basically done at this point. I mean, a little bit of work needs to be done, but yeah, it's actually turned out quite well. Oh, that's a perfect eye to socket ratio. I love that. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Ooh. Okay, I'm back. Keep going backward. Oh my god, I hate that it saves only so many things. Oh, it's so stupid. That's a lot of extra polygons, dude. Fucking wonder. Why do you do this to me? Bro, come on. Great. Okay. Man, that's really... Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Doing that to experiment and I can't even go back. So like, oh my god, that makes me want to punch somebody. So what can I do to fix that? Oh my god. You should be able to backspace as many times as you want in a 3D software, dude. Come the heck on. That's a lot of extra polygons that I don't want people's PCs to have to deal with, dude. Kidding me. There's no way for me to... Hold on. This is why we do backups. I hope this other one actually has the correct eye stuff, though. Okay, looks like it does. Copy, file, open recent. A lot of funky stuff going on here today. What's going on? Weird. Okay. Just when you think you've got it all figured out. What? No. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Control copy. Or get rid of it. Okay. Oh, thank God it. What? That should work. I'm just going to have to manually drag every single point over to this thing, because it only saves so many backspaces for whatever reason. I'm not really quite sure why it is a problem. There we go. Okay. What's the confusion here? Bruh. I think this is all good. I can't really tell though. Okay, and the hood back. Sweet. Well, I am pretty much done for today, so I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.